Hi guys, today we are going to check out how you can debug a Excel COM VBA code that calls Quantlab functions. So let's get right into it. First we need to start a debugging environment in Quantlab, so that is done through the command prompt. And you do it with /big C and /small c, and that will open a Quantlab debugger session directly. And it has the C proxy server started, and this is the same C proxy server that would be used by a Python debugging session, but for Python you would not use the extra /c at the end. So now we can open our Excel that we want to run and debug. So let's do that, and then hopefully our server will recognize that we have something running Quantlab on our machine, and we can see here that it has connected a COM session that's running Quantlab. So now we're all set to debug. So let's go over to the code in Excel, in Visual Basic, and we can see that we have Visual Basic code here which calls Quantlab functions using the app. So for instance, if we want to debug the initialization of an instrument, we can look for that code on the Qlang side, instrument dbqs. So let's go to the debugger and let's search for that, instruments db quote side, and we find it here in this QL file. And so let's go to that one and let's put a breakpoint in there, which means that when we now execute this in the VBA, this code will then break, much as if you would have done this in Visual Studio to break your compiled DLL. So let's run this Excel and see if we can get this to stop there, and we can now see our debugger is blinking, so it's telling us that we ended up in this function, and then we can do debugging as usual within the Quantlab debug environment by pressing F10 to step through the code and get to all the functions that are active in your VBA code. So that's it. That's the hidden tip of today. Thank you very much.